There are times in life when the journey to achieving your goals feels like a solitary path. You have a vision, a dream that burns deep within you, yet when you look around, it seems as though no one else understands it. People may doubt you, question your choices, or even dismiss your ambitions as unrealistic. It can feel isolating to pursue something that others don't see or believe in. You might find yourself wondering if you are on the right path, or if the loneliness means you're doing something wrong. But the truth is, sometimes in order to reach the greatest heights, you have to walk alone. Many people struggle with this reality. They seek support and validation from others, hoping that someone will walk beside them and share in their vision. But often, the path to success requires stepping away from distractions, from negativity, and from those who do not share your level of commitment. Growth is not always found in the presence of a crowd. Sometimes it happens in the quiet moments of solitude, in the discipline of working when no one is watching, and in the determination to keep moving forward when no one is cheering you on. Being alone does not mean being abandoned. It does not mean you are on the wrong path. In fact, some of the most successful individuals in history have experienced long seasons of solitude. They did not wait for others to believe in them. They did not seek approval before taking action. Instead, they used their solitude as a time of preparation, of focus, and of relentless pursuit of their goals. Great achievements are not born out of comfort and convenience. They are forged in the moments when a person decides to keep going, despite the absence of encouragement. One of the greatest challenges of walking alone is overcoming self-doubt. When you are by yourself, it's easy to listen to the negative voices in your mind, the ones that say you're not good enough, not smart enough, or not capable enough. But self-doubt is just another obstacle on the road to success, and like any obstacle, it can be overcome. The key is to replace doubt with belief, fear with faith, and hesitation with action. Many people never achieve their goals because they are waiting for someone else to validate them. They hesitate because they fear failing alone, but failure is not the end, it is part of the journey. Every failure is a lesson, every setback a teacher. Walking alone does not mean you will always be alone. It means you are setting yourself apart, sharpening your skills, and developing the mindset necessary to handle success when it comes. There will be days when solitude feels overwhelming. There will be moments when you wish someone would understand, when you long for companionship on the road you're traveling. But in those moments, remind yourself why you started. Remind yourself that every great achievement requires sacrifice, and sometimes that sacrifice includes walking alone for a season. It is in solitude that you develop resilience. It is in solitude that you learn discipline, that you build habits that will sustain you when challenges arise. It is in solitude that you find clarity. Because when you remove distractions, you are able to focus on what truly matters. Many people never experience this kind of clarity because they are too busy seeking approval, too preoccupied with the opinions of others. But those who achieve great things understand that solitude is not a weakness, it is a strength. The world is filled with people who gave up on their dreams because they were afraid to walk alone. They listened to the doubts of others, allowed negativity to steal their vision, and settled for a life far below their potential. But that does not have to be your story. You have a choice. You can choose to embrace the solitude, to use it as fuel for your journey. You can choose to keep moving forward, even when no one else understands your path. There will come a day when the people who doubted you will look back and see what you have accomplished. There will come a time when those who dismissed your vision will wish they had believed in you. But by then it won't matter, because you will have already proven to yourself that you were capable all along. Success is not about who walks with you, it is about who refuses to stop walking, no matter who is by their side. So keep moving. Keep believing. Keep working in silence, and one day your results will speak louder than any words ever could. There is a reason why the journey to success often feels lonely. It's because not everyone is meant to walk with you. When you set out to achieve something great, to build a future that looks different from the one the world expects, you will quickly realize that the path is not crowded. Most people choose comfort over challenge, security over risk, and the familiar over the unknown. But those who dare to chase their dreams, to step away from mediocrity and reach for something greater, must be willing to do it alone. There is a temptation to seek approval, to look around and ask, "Who is with me?" But the truth is, waiting for others to understand your vision will only slow you down. You cannot expect people to believe in something they cannot see. They are not meant to understand your calling because it wasn't given to them, it was given to you. Too often, people abandon their dreams because they allow the doubts of others to take root in their minds. They listen to voices that tell them it's impossible, that they're not talented enough, that they should settle for what is safe and predictable. But those who achieve greatness understand that external validation is not necessary for success. The only approval you need is your own unwavering belief that you are capable of doing what you are meant to do. The most dangerous thing you can do is surround yourself with people who do not support your growth. Some will discourage you out of jealousy, others out of fear. They are afraid to see you rise because it reminds them of their own unfulfilled potential. They will try to keep you small, to convince you that staying where you are is the better choice. But you must have the courage to walk away from anything and anyone that holds you back. Growth requires separation. If you want to go somewhere you've never been, you cannot keep doing what you've always done, and you cannot stay around people who are comfortable with mediocrity. There is power in solitude. When you are alone, you are free from distractions. You have time to think, to plan, to develop the discipline that will carry you through the difficult moments. The world teaches that success is built on connections, on networking, on being surrounded by the right people. While relationships are important, they are not the foundation of success. Discipline, hard work, and an unshakable mindset are. And these things are cultivated in the quiet moments, in the hours when no one is watching, when no one is clapping for you, when you are working in silence while the rest of the world is asleep. Many people struggle with solitude because they mistake it for loneliness. They believe that if they are alone, it must mean they are unloved or unwanted. But there is a difference between being alone and being isolated. Isolation is when you cut yourself off from the world out of fear or pain, but being alone by choice is an act of strength. It is a commitment to your purpose, a recognition that sometimes the best thing you can do is step away from the noise and focus on what truly matters. Discipline is built in solitude. Success is built in the moments when no one is cheering for you. The people who achieve greatness do not wait for motivation. They create habits that carry them forward even on the days when they don't feel like working. They show up for themselves when no one else does. They push forward when others quit. And because of that, they rise while the rest remain stagnant. If you are in a season of solitude right now, do not despise it. Do not wish it away. Use this time to sharpen your skills, to refine your vision, to become the person who is ready for the success you are pursuing. The world will not always understand you, and that's okay. The goal is not to be understood, the goal is to become unstoppable. One day, the people who doubted you, who ignored you, who thought your dreams were too big, will see the results of your hard work. But by then their opinions won't matter. You will have already proven to yourself that you were capable all along. Until that day comes, keep moving forward, keep building, keep believing. Let the silence strengthen you, and let your work speak for itself.